Hello again, everyone. This is Commander Trium, and we are again exploring together the Elite Dangerous universe. So, tonight's episode will take us elsewhere in the list of worlds that have been supported by Drew Wagar. I was recently reading an article on the final installment in the Salome quest, which took place as an online event here a couple of years ago now. I think it was in 2017. And of course, at the end of that, the good senator who had taken it upon herself to research the some of the mysteries in the Formidine Rift, discovered some rather disturbing facts that were uncovered and broadcast to the whole galaxy, at least as far as humanity is concerned, at that time. Now, she had a successor. There was another reincarnation of Salome called, who was another Imperial senator, apparently allied with the original Salome. And let's just see if I can't get her name pulled up here one more time. Kahina Tijani Lauren. So she was born bred to be loyal to the Empire. Family was killed in a rebellion on Prism in 3300. Kahina survived, and after Imperial forces pacified the system, she inherited her father's position as the senator representing that segment of the Empire. Now she ends up in 3301 as the second Commander Salome, leader of Children of Rexla, with whom the Dark Wheel would have been affiliated. And a further mystery places her on a mission from, hang on here, she was on a mission traveling from 46 Eridani to Teorge to deliver a vital message, it says. Now, if we can get the message may now be completely moot, but if we can find a copy of the message somewhere, it might help us identify some of the particulars. She may have been taking these steps anticipating a move by the Empire to silence her for once and for all. She was the last surviving member of her family. Now, that information may have also fallen into the hands of Admiral Petraeus. We'll have to see. Today, once again, we'll go into private group on the Trium server, and we'll begin to see Ming's events by checking out the Formidiners group. See if anyone has expressed an interest in joining and becoming part of our little quest to recover the location of Raxla. I don't really know where this is all leading, all these little chains of information that I'm following, but I want to isolate each one and rule them out as possibilities. This is all part of the work, of course, of narrowing the actual location of the dark wheels operations down and nailing them a little bit. Obviously, they're headquartered in Shinartre-Desra, but they may have other satellite fronts operating elsewhere in the galaxy. And these fronts may contain useful data. And I don't know why he would choose to do this, but it sounds as if Squaddle is coming online. So he may put an appearance. We're located on our Discord server at the moment, so he may choose to put an appearance in there. We'll find out, I'm sure, in the next few minutes. Okay. We're mass locked. Let's have a quick peeky over here and have a look at our squadrons. FDNR is the code. I honestly have no idea why he's not talking to me today. Perhaps the family's on his case again, as families sometimes are. Found that out myself today, actually. Okay, so we are currently in the Atius system. Let's have a quick peek here and see what we have. We're at Barnwell's Inheritance. Oh, that's right. Or on planet. All these worlds are mapped.
Disconnected.
So what we're looking for is right, so it's possible Unified Atius is actually operating as a front for the Dark Wheel, we think. And so we're here. Now, we just have to pull open our latest web screen containing the Excel spreadsheet data. And of course, we're using Microsoft's Excel Online. Excel Online brings you full spreadsheet functions to your Microsoft Office experience. This is Excel, your force for finance calculations and raw data retrieval. inside standardized tabular form. Microsoft, the world's largest, most successful software company. Right, so we're going to have a look at a couple of missions here. Oh, that tea maker that I have is really hot. Okay, we're going to delete a repeat record that existed in our spreadsheet. And it is now reloading. And we will delete the repeat record. There's absolutely no reason this is here. The Atten system is also nearby. And Teorge should be on this list. I'm just double checking and waiting for my browser to update. What is he doing? I don't think he knows. Okay, so the Teorge system also is of interest, but I have no idea where it is. Let's have a quick gander at our galaxy map. Up, up. Come here, you little prick. There we go. Come on, open. There. Oi, 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 oi. Well, as back here a ways, of course I am going to highlight it because it may contain some Raxla information. Let's see here. We'll share this one with the squadron. Okay. So it's on the list that was crafted by Drew Wagar as one of the original 35 systems in the Elite 1.0 version of the game. Let's go to Starport Services and have a quick peek at our mission board to see if there's any consistency with messaging from Barnwell's Inheritance consistent with last night. Well, we still have courier jobs, and we have bootleg liquor, the Yati system, and the Arawatyan system. These are controlling faction instruments. They're not worth a whole crap load, but I like the grid resistors, so we'll take that one as well. What is this commander up to tonight? See any planets that are of any major and substantial interest. Dual planet here. That's interesting.
Disconnected.
See if we can load up on our required cargo complements, and then we'll fill up on yeah, well, that's not on. It's delivered data. And deliver data here. I think we can do all three in one run. We'll go to Iati first, and then Arawatian. Oh, I have to get our modules restocked. Computer, prepare for liftoff. Okay, where are we here? What are we doing? Oh, we're in the dark side of a planet.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Mission critical message.
Whoa, look at these colors. Shifting all over the place tonight. I'm telling you, ever since Facebook got a hold of this technology, all they've done is spoil it and make it crappy. They should never have bought into Oculus Rift. They should never have been allowed to. What just happened here? I have lost all control. Stand by.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's some weapons fire threats here. Our mission to Noli Dock is in the opposite direction.
Mission critical message.
Yeah, well, try giving me a time basis that I can meet. Yati 3. And you, sir, look like a monkey's arse.
Alpha Romeo 0. Submit a docking request and a landing pad will be reserved for you, Commander. Permission denied. You are currently out of range. Okay, Commander. Land on pad 2-4. Assisted docking initiated.
Auto dock engaged. Now docking at FSP 5040. No lead dock.
Scan detected.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Locking the docking wheel access point was gone. Restore mission. Accessing target.
Landing completed. Ground crew have been dispatched.
All right. We successfully delivered the data to Noli Dock. This was not a difficult mission.
Message.
Comrade Amalia Robertson. The government is communist. So you probably want some money. Why are communists always asking for money? Here, let's give the communists some money. No, I don't feel like doing any more missions for them. Okay, moving on to our next target. Oh, that's interesting. Too bad we don't actually have a mining laser, but or any of the other required equipment. We could make some real money while we're here.
This station operates a zero-tolerance policy towards criminal infractions. Obey station law.
Holy crap, that's loud of Windows. Wonder if we can do something about that. One moment.
Ensure you document documents within your allotted time. For your convenience and safety, pacification placements are active.
Okay, I think it shouldn't be quite so damn loud now. Let's go to launch status.
Ship release. Observe station regulations on exit.
Landing gear retracted.
Fly smart. Fly safe. Reduce your speed inside the docking bay.
Okay, so we're orbiting above Colony, and now we're leaving the colony.
Frameshift drive charging.
Intermutual insight. Don't know who these people are, but we're going to find out. While we look for the nav beacon or scan the premises. There's a megaship here. It looks like a reformatory. Or conservatory. Perhaps they train for musical recitations. There we go. Belmarsh class. Reformatory. That's probably a prison ship, I would guess. This is a communications outpost. It has defenders. It looks like a big office. Is it just me, or are more of these buildings going up and throughout the galaxy lately? Could be just me, I don't know. Let's go have a closer look. Hello? Who is it? Who is them? Oh, anyway, there seem to be wings of people here. I'm just going to park here for a moment. Here, let's try Discord and see what that one gets us.
I was in voice in my channel.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where the hell you were. I've got a distress call coming in.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, I'm at a communications outpost in the Erewhon system, doing a mission for the Dark Wheel. I better do something about this. Hang on. I'm gonna enter combat. Where are you? In your own server?
I'm in open. I'm in the Lave system doing a comparison.
Okay. Do you want to stay here, or do you want me to join your server?
I was listening to music on my server.
Well, I don't necessarily want to listen to music.
Well, like I said, I was listening to music. If you're streaming, you can't have the music.
No. Hang on a second here. We're under attack. Hang on.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. We'll just have to defend ourselves. Computer, go to red alert. Engage weapon systems. Deploying all weapons. Weapons arrays are now fully deployed. Primary A is online. Oh shit!
What?
I did the wrong thing here, and now I've got... Now I've got...
What's all shit?
Oh shit. Hang on. My shield's held. Holy fucking Christ. Computer...
Hit you harder than you thought they would?
Oh, fuck, I don't even have a working fighter. I gotta get out of here. Hang on. No, I forgot to do a bunch of frickin' preparatory things. I've chosen sides, and it's not the defenders like I wanted to. It was the attacking pirates I sided with inadvertently. They're attacking the station, they're winning. Computer, steal.
You
I got a
took the
Viper
side of
on
the
me.
pirates, and pirates are attacking the station?
Yeah, but now I'm gonna leave. I've got a wing of 4 fighters on me. Now departing.
What? What's he want?
I don't know. Stand by. Destination lock. Spinning around. If you want to see what's going on, it's too much is going on to give you play-by-play. There are 5 new messages in comms. Stand by. Show me comms. Go to 5 new messages, please. Delivery bonus acknowledged. I don't know what to tell you. Join us and fight to win? No, I think you were shooting at me. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Okay, so I vacated the area. I don't know who operates a comm station, but there's no law in this system. It's completely fucking anarchy. Moving to Meucci Vision. I do not have any bounties against me. I don't have any... There are a number of conflict zones in the region, though. This appears to be orbiting Meucci... the Arawatian 7 planet. Stop that.
Hey, go out the back door. Go out the back door.
Slow down. Your son is noisy.
It's not my son. My son's not even home.
What's that?
My son isn't even in the house.
Oh, who is that? Your wife?
Yes.
Sounds like your son.
Trying to convince the dog to go outside if he's got to go potty.
Oh.
He wants to go outside, but he wants to go out the front door and go out and play. It's like, no, if you got to go potty, you can just go outside. You don't have to. We don't have to take you all potty every time.
That's true.
Trying to get him to understand he can come and go through the doggy door as he wants.
Yeah,
He doesn't need us.
I was thinking about buying one of those fountains that you attach to your tap in your kitchen, so that the pet always has some water. And then the other thing.
Leave the toilet seat up.
Yeah. Well, also there is the auto feeder. And it costs, I don't know, I'd have to spend like about $500 on hardware. in order to afford all this stuff. But then my cat could actually survive on her own here without the need of having me around for weeks or even months at a time. I was thinking about it because when I go home to Winnipeg on the prairies, I want to be able to leave the cat here. I don't want to have to take the cat on the damn plane because that's a pain in the ass. As you may know from flying yourself, I don't know if you've ever flown anywhere, but...
Nope.
Well, it's a pain in the ass. You don't want to bring your pet with you.
Well, that's why I just leave my pets at my mother-in-law's house. And then she watches them.
Hull integrity compromised.
Too fast for
Anyway,
orbital cruise.
I'm gonna go to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Flight assist off.
Now, we're pretty much falling like a rock here.
Delacey, Alpha Romeo 0. Federal Flight Control welcomes you. Submit a docking request before approaching the port.
Okay, so we'll do that. Docking request readied. Must close to within 7.5 kilometers. Holy crap!
Visual acquired. Heading is good.
Flight assist
Mission authorized. Assigned to landing pad 10. Clear for automated approach vectoring.
Oh, look, the computer regained control of the ship. Oh, that's nice. Yes, unlike Boeing's 737 MAX 8 and MAX 9 model aircraft, which would have us still aimed at the surface of this planet and pile driving into it at maximum speed, apparently.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
landing gear deployed.
But this is not Ethiopian Airlines, nor is it Indonesian International Airlines. It is Air Trium. Welcome to Meucci Vision.
Landing complete. Deploying ground services.
Oh! There's a cargo ship
Like
here.
that.
219, 1880, 886, 702. Completing the mission and getting our bonus reputation.
Awesome.
Yay! And finally, bootleg liquor. Purchase the map data for this sector. Oh, good. Now we have map data for the sector. Well,
Corn, north of... Apparently, that recipe isn't as old as they claim.
one moment. Oh.
No.
Oh, let's set a course for Fowler Enterprise, even though we know it can't possibly be there.
Done with your little battle now?
Yeah, but I want to ask you about the Teorge system. Have you been there?
Tjorgi?
Yeah, well...
Yes, I've been there. There's 7 planets there.
So it turns out that the last known incarnation of the leader of the Children of Raxla was Senator Salome II, who was actually the senator that you quoted me in that message, and she was delivering a message to Teorge from
46 Eridanus or something like that?
Yeah, 46 Eridani. So I was going to go to 46 Eridani and check out that world, and then see if I could get a mission or trace it back to the Teorge system. And
well, Salome is not tied in with Braxla at all.
Well, according to the Wikipedia article, she sure is.
Well, if you listen to that video from that Drew Wagner, he said no. His story was allowed to have nothing to do with Raxla. Raxla is FDev's story, and they will not share it with any of the other story writers.
Oh, that's true. Actually, he did say that.
So his Salome story has nothing to do with Raxla. You can go chase that down. All that does is that talks about basically Salome was trying to get word out about the club and their shindigs to try and effectively start the Thargoid War.
Right, but in fact, the second Salome was a successor senator who was from the Prism system. And
there's only one. Salome is the same person.
No, there were two.
There's only one.
There was 2 of them.
No, there wasn't.
According to Wikipedia.
Well, then you're reading 2 different articles or something and getting confused because she's the only one.
The article that you quoted me, it says right there in paragraph 2, at the very end, it says that she is the second incarnation of the Children of Raxla, the user known as Salome. There was the first one from the Formidine Rift. Yes, we got that. That was a completely separate storyline. Yes, I get it. And then there was the other one after that. And the second one was the one that you forwarded me the story on. The Senator, what's her name? Well, it's right here in the channel that we're in. Oh, fucking Christ. God.
Yeah, she has nothing to do with Raxla or the Children of Raxla.
Yeah, but when you read about Kahini Tiani Lauren, Senator Lauren is the second Salome. It says it right in the article, right on Wikipedia.
She's
right on
the first and only Salome. I've read about 8 different articles about it.
Well, then
Drew
this
Ragnar,
then this
that
isn't
Drew Wagar is the one who wrote it up.
Yeah, well then this isn't canon because he's claiming that this Salome, if that's true. No, it actually doesn't. It says that right again. You're getting me all confused here. This says it right in the article. It says the second one. Read the article. It's right there in print. Hang on here. Rebellion and imprisonment 3300. Kahina survived. Resurfaced as Commander Salome, leader of the Children of Raxla in August 3302. Kahina abducted by Imperial forces to stand trial for an assassination attempt on Admiral Denton Patris. She was stripped of her rank and so on and so on and so on. Commander Besieger, aka Harry Potter, in the Unum Claw system while traveling from 46 Eridani to Teorge. How can this have anything to do with Droiwagar? That touches on Raxla, and that's verboten.
No, she aligned herself with the Children of Raxla.
Either way, it's verboten. You can't.
The Children of Raxla are an in-game or a player group.
Dedicated to finding Raxla. That would imply...
They're dedicated to a lot of shit, more than just that.
I don't think so. I think they're primary.
Go get on their damn website and read their website. Yes, Raxla is one of the big things, but they're after a lot more than that. They're after finding the truth. And that's why Salome basically hooked up with them, because she was seeking the truth about the club and their shindigs.
Okay, so 3302 hits. That's in year 2 of the current era. And we're now in year, what, 4? So that's in 2017. No, it's 3305. So that's in 2013.
No, 2016.
2016, I beg your pardon. Yes, that's right. Killed April 29th, 3303 by Commander Besieger. Okay, that sounds consistent. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, Harry Potter killed.
And to Harry Potty. He ambushed her.
Well, I've heard a longer, more detailed explanation than that.
Yeah, but it's all lies.
From people that were flying with him when he did it.
And what was the longer explanation?
Basically, this group of players were supposed to protect Salome, and they're trying to, but there's so many people attacking that they just couldn't keep Salome alive. So Harry Potter said hell with it right before she quit, before her ship was going to be destroyed. He destroyed it so he could take the claim.
That's stupid.
That's basically what the story I heard.
That's a dumb reason to kill someone.
Oh, yeah, it talks about... You scroll down in that article, it says association with the Children of Raxla. 3 months passed with no news of Lady Kahina till a group calling itself the Children of Raxla claimed to have a woman called Salome as a leader. A Halifax was leaked by one Alessia Verdi, who claims to be blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, yeah. It was the same woman, Lady Kahina, after she'd been kidnapped. That's where she turned up.
Mm-hmm.
It
seems a little
strange. You go to Drew Wagar's website, he's also got a recap of the story.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, he was not to touch on Raxla, period. And I don't see how you can write about the Children of Raxla
Because the children of Raxla are an in-game group, and they kind of hijacked the story a little bit, and he kind of allowed it and kind of twisted it that way, so it fit in.
Yeah, my understanding was that they had discussed this at some
The
length.
children of Raxla, one of their main goals is to be out in the Formidine looking for any and all information and secrets they can find out there. And that's where Salome found her secrets is what.
Yeah,
and she's the one that ultimately, she's the one who brought forth the information about those generation ships out there that had the big powers had destroyed and everything else. That's what she brought back from 46 Eridanus is trying to get to Teorgi when she got killed en route.
Well, how do we know that?
Because it all ended up playing out in the end, and we found out about it anyway.
How?
Because she had left a holofact behind to be found, which explained the story.
Okay. That's true. I listened to that way back when. Now I remember. But from my recollection, that didn't really describe the message itself that she was carrying. It said she was carrying a mission. She was carrying a message. I don't think the content of the message was described in detail.
No, but it all ended up playing out in the long run because Salome basically was a pawn or a martyr at the hands of Aisling and Patreus. They decided to use her as a
scapegoat.
Well, not necessarily a scapegoat, but they made her a martyr for the cause of uncovering the club and their what they were up to.
Well, what they're up to is they're trying to get out from underneath the thumb of the Emperor, which is Arissa, Lavigny Duval.
Well, the club had a lot of clandestine stuff that going on. They were basically trying to, behind the scenes, do a bunch of work to prepare humanity for the oncoming war with the Thargoids that they knew was going to happen. Basically, they were pulling a bunch of strings and
they've done a wonderful job
making shit happen. Well, yeah.
We're already here. I know how the Empire's
doing. All this stuff happened not too long before the Thargoids made their presence known, and all of a sudden now we know what's happened since.
Yeah, they keep damaging stations and they're fucking everything up really good.
Yeah.
So we were nowhere near. We were nowhere near ready. In fact, it may have served our interests more to actually have the truth than not.
Well, we ended up finding out what the message or what information she was trying to.
Well, we think we do. We don't actually know. Anyway, I'd like to know what was actually in the message. So the only way to do that is to try to intercept it or get it from the children of Raxla and hope that it points in the direction of the actual Raxla. Now, Teorge is one of the worlds on the list of 35 of Drew's list. So that's why I pointed to it. If you can find a mission or something.
Salome's Requiem. On June 30th, 3303, an encrypted transmission was released that decrypted to the message ASCLE blah 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 HIP 17519 Epion. This led to Panacea Medical Center and installation orbiting planet A1 and HIP 17519. Audio logs retrieved from the location contain Salome's Requiem, a post-mortem message to her supporters explaining her action.
Well, why would she be... Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Why would she just vitally... It's like she was transporting her will and knew she was going to die.
Yeah, she knew that there was a good chance she'd never make it, so she left a living testament, basically.
But what if she did make it somehow?
Well, then I guess she wouldn't have been a big deal. She'd have probably had words sent there saying to delete that
I still can't figure out what led every commander in the game to go after her the way they did.
Because FDev played it up. It was... I wasn't very big at the time, and I wasn't going to go chasing after her knowing that I was going to get my ass kicked because all the player groups had basically said...
oh, shit, I was
still Smiling Dog Crew and a few other of the big ones that were basically protecting
Yeah, I mean,
So Salome said that anyone that shows up in system with her and you have weapons on your ship, we will kill you.
Yeah, no, I
If you
was,
want to watch to see what happens, you come unarmed. And you do nothing hostile. Otherwise, we will kill you.
yeah.
It's like, I wasn't going to go fuck with them.
No, I was flying a Cobra at the time, so I wasn't going to do anything either. And then I just heard about it secondhand, what had happened. But
I think I had my Python by then, but I wasn't going to fuck with them.
no, I was still flying the Cobra. I was working on the Python, but I didn't have it yet.
God, I got a fucking headache.
Okay, so there's nothing to this message as your contention in the Taylor's system.
Which one? Oh, Tiorge?
Yeah, like
Yeah, you can go there, you can check it out, but that whole story's pretty much been searched out.
From 46 Eridani to Teorgi. So
yeah, that whole storyline's pretty much been completely figured out.
So the only thing we have left now is the Federation episode and the Alliance episode. We don't know
if they've even been written yet, which is
well, they should have been written by now. If not, they could just get Drew to write one up.
Well, I think there's a couple other authors that were going to write that.
Of course, yeah. They engaged three different authors for three different storylines. Drew was one of them, and then there were two more. And then there's a fourth storyline that's supposed to happen after all these three have played out, and that's the main one that ends the war with the Thargoids, or something like that, something huge. I don't think we'll ever be on peaceful terms with the Thargoids. They're sort of the in-game...
They've been hostile for over 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Between the original Elite and Elite Dangerous, it's 1,000 years span of time.
They're the arch nemesis, but you might be able to sort of establish a relationship with them of some sort and manage them a little bit. I think that's probably the best you can hope for. The Guardians were utter failures at dealing with them, except by military means. Eventually, the constructs, the artificial intelligence, developed technologies that the Thargoids could not defeat. We're using some of that technology now.
Well, the Thargoids are not hostile until you attack them, or you have either have Thargoid or Guardian tech on your ship.
Yeah.
If you have nothing they want, they'll leave you alone as long as you don't do anything aggressive.
Well, I don't even think they don't even care about Guardian tech on your ship, because I've been engaged with them and they've left me alone with Guardian tech on my ship.
If you got metal alloys and a few other Thargoid stuff, they are hostile. They might not be hostile towards the Guardian shit anymore, but then again, it's Guardian hybrid. If we had pure Guardian stuff, it might be a different story.
Maybe,
but if it's hybrid, it's not fully Guardian.
Yeah, well, we're not exactly on friendly terms with the Guardian Sentinels either. And the constructs haven't seen fit to shut the Sentinels down so that humanity can explore the ruins properly. So, and anyway, we're brand new as far as the Guardians or the constructs would be concerned. The Thargoids might be familiar territory, but whatever.
So if you go look, I ended up downloading the original Elite game. And I'm sitting there looking at their fucking little map thing.
Yeah.
You start in Lave, and all the systems that are around Lave, and you go into ED, and you go to Lave, and you look at all the star systems right around Lave. It's the same ones, and they're all pretty close to being the same positions.
Probably, but the ones that are further
away... No, they are. I'm actually sitting here looking at both screens right now.
Okay, good, but the ones that are further away cannot be.
That's what I'm doing, is comparing them, because some of them are... There's 50, 60 light year differences in how far away they are.
Yeah, well, that's just how it is. You just have to accept it.
Not necessarily. There is stellar drift. After 1,000 years, shit
Not
changes.
that much. No, it doesn't work like that. It does. I mean, stellar drift in reality, it doesn't.
This is a game.
I know, but in reality, stellar drift does occur. Our sun is orbiting the center of the galaxy at an enormous rate of speed, but it's not light speed, and it's not going to be, we're not going to be 4 light years away, in 4 years. It's nowhere near that fast. It comes around, it goes around the center of the galaxy about once every 216 million years. So, and that's an approximation based on, past orbits of the stars. So there's about, I don't know how many revolutions of the center of the galaxy our star system has made, but it's probably in the neighborhood of 5 or 6 anyway. And there are stars that are scheduled to come to within the range of Sol to Alpha Centauri in the next 100,000 years. It's on that kind of a time scale you're talking, not... Which is still pretty fucking fast when you think about it, but it's not fast in terms of, like, human lifespans.
So it's impossible for a star to move 50 light years in 1,000 years span of time.
In 1,000, yeah. It might move.
That's between the original Elite and Elite Dangerous. According to the game or the lore, it's 1,000 years have passed.
You might move 5 light years or something like that in that same time frame. In reality, it would be about 1/10. But you're not going to be moving stars around like fucking billiard balls on a pool table. That's just not on. Not unless you can control, the force of gravity at its origin, which would require a quantum level of understanding quantum mechanics that we have yet to demonstrate, as far as I know. Of course, I could always be wrong about that. You never know what the military's up to, but I don't think they're into creating black holes yet. And if they are, they're fools, because you don't want to be playing around with that crap. Does your dog ever stop barking? Holy shit.
Not when my wife's out there playing with them.
Christ.
Oh, we know how the dog's going.
Okay, so,
See.
I'm on the
Yeah,
brink
I
of
can hear
finishing
'em.
these missions, and then I'm going to go on to the Amit system,
Now you're not.
which is somewhere out here, somewhere far away,
Now
according to your chart. I didn't have time to work on the code.
Keep pulling away.
I did not have time to work on the code for the A8 tool today, so... Okay.
Are these the crazy bugs? Huh? Are these crazy bugs? Are these your crazy bugs? Huh? Are these crazy bugs? Are you crazy bugs?
Oh, I'm getting one splitting headache. I have to turn the volume down. Hang on a second.
I can hear you. More Mountain Dew and vodka to kill this headache you're giving me?
Wow, that was really terrible.
Okay, please get them to stop. That's echoing through my damn head.
That really hurts. just wonderful. Okay, launching craft. We're leaving this system. Are you there?
I'm here.
I met with my lawyer today.
What
About
do you have to say?
she had a great deal to say. I have 8 pretty good arguments I can use in my upcoming issue with my landlord.
Yeah, what are they?
Pretty complicated, actually. It's a very complicated case. But there are medical arguments, hardship arguments, there are arguments favoring evidence such as the computer tracking when I sleep. In fact, some of the complaints were I was in hospital. They were as recent as last weekend. And so on and so on and so on. So I think I have a pretty good chance. Worst case scenario is I get a time extension of up to 3 months, which would take me past the end date on when he wants to knock the building down by. And then the incentive I can use against him at that point is involves me using the right of first refusal as a bargaining chip to get him to pay me the 3 months rent that he's promised. Turns out, however, the most likely reason he's doing this has nothing whatsoever to do with noise. It has to do with him trying to get out of paying me 3 months rent as incentive to leave. He can save a bit of money, but if he takes some of his tenants and pursues their eviction with the LTB. And he's done that in my case and at least in 2 others that I've heard about. So if I present that to the tribunal, it should go fairly well. We'll see. The lawyer all she said to me was the worst case scenario she could see would be that I would be asked to leave, for some timeline like May 1st or maybe June 1st, but we're 3 months out. 3 months includes all of April, all of May, and all of June, which is what was originally the goal anyway, was to get everyone out by June 30th. So ask for 6 months, get 3, and hope for the best. So I don't even know why the hell he did this. I think he was hoping I wouldn't defend myself and just leave. That's not how this is going to go. I have nothing to lose except time at tribunal to try to negotiate. But my first step is going to be, I've got 2 witnesses already willing to sign off on affidavits. So I just have to now approach him and say, listen, here are the terms I propose. If you agree to these terms today and I get a letter by the end of day saying you understand and agree and will abide by them, I'll waive my rights under the Act and I'll be out by May 1st with your money that you agreed to pay originally. So that's what came out of that. I have a medical appointment tomorrow. I have to arrange a colonoscopy as part of that appointment and get a note from him concerning the particulars of my illness, which may be relevant. So I've got kind of a lengthy meeting with my doctor tomorrow as well. Lengthier than it usually would be anyway. And if anyone refuses to come to my defense, I'm going to treat them as hostile witnesses and bring them into the tribunal anyway. You want to hear something hilarious though? Because the landlord-tenant board is only quasi-judicial, hearsay evidence actually carries weight with the court.
That don't surprise me.
So I can use hearsay as evidence. So and so told me that. Well, I heard.
Told you that?
What's that?
The lawyer says that
Yep.
hearsay works?
Yeah, hearsay can, as long as it's unchallenged, it carries the weight with the adjudicator that it ought to, but it is taken as evidence. It's accepted. How much weight the adjudicator gives it is up to the individual adjudicator, but I just thought, my God, I've never even heard of a court accepting hearsay. Ordinarily, you can't use hearsay.
Well, since it's not legal.
Well, it's not a court, technically, but it is a tribunal. But I mean, if the legal team on the other side tries to use hearsay, I can always just say, well, where's your evidence? You know, and here's mine that challenges yours. So your facts are out of order and not correct. And then I'm to ask the adjudicator nicely for an extension if that's at all possible, and she thinks it should go fairly smoothly. Normally it will. We're just gonna go point at our friendly little planet here, and we're gonna do a scan of the ring around the planet instead of the ring around my head. Okay. Where are probes? Okay. I'm in analysis mode. No. Surface scanner. There we are. Scanning ring around the planet. Several hotspots were documented. me exit the view. Unfortunately, I don't have a mining ship here, but I could arrange for one to appear. None of these are void opal hotspots. Universal tourism, benedite, monzonite, alexandrite, musgravite, alexandrite, monazite, serendibite. Isn't serendibite worth something?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, anyway. I need to get a pilot for my ship, so we're going to actually go to the nearby base. Fowler Enterprise. Destination lock complete. Engage engines all ahead flank. Approaching Fowler now. Biggle Exchange. Bring your biggles here. The Holdstock Palace and Beaumont's Inheritance. Cleared for landing pad 17, Fowler Enterprise. Engaging automated docking sequence. Oh my goodness. This is not a Federation starport. 17, located and docking. Landing gear deployed. Soft seal in 3, 2, 1. Soft seal. Hard seal.
Oh my god. 5 people on a motorcycle.
Where the hell is the bootleg liquor? Oh yeah, take your time. Okay, we need to go back. Crew lounge. Where the hell is that lazy piece of shit first officer? Merrill Livingston, you're up. Set to active. It's just me, or are you looking even more puntsly than usual today? Okay. Tiny bit of money from mapping acquired. And we may now have the mission board, the passenger lounge, the contacts. There is a material trader here. Oh, good. We can exchange our 10 heat exchangers for something even less worthwhile. I have 21 grid resistors and 130 crystal shards. Yahoo! Okay, so with this information, what can I do? I can I think I can scan the system for those well, actually I don't even know if there is a nav beacon here. Yep, there's a nav beacon. Destination locked on the nav beacon for this system. Okay, I'll be right back in a couple minutes. I have to use the bathroom. Okay. Our course is laid in. And now I believe we can leave the base. You still there? Hello? Wakey, wakey. Oh yes, nav beacon. Okay. Okay. Oh boy, I love spring so much. Just love the way that it dries out all of your skin so that it peels off. Makes you feel incredibly uncomfortable and itchy. Oh, isn't it wonderful? Okay, coming up on target. We have a logistics site. It's probably been mapped, but let's have a quick peek to verify. My God, no one's mapped the planet yet. Very good. Then we will do so. Stand by. Begin surface scanning. Efficiency bonus at 4 probes. Stand by.
Wahahaha! Get your nose on my tuna.
That's not a question I get asked every day, I have to admit.
Well, I saw Loki get his nose out of my tuna.
I'll get in your tuna.
No, I'll just grab the pipes and wreck it. Yeah.
Shit. Isn't that just fucking splendid? Okay. We are on the dark side of a freshly mapped planet that no one else had mapped. Getting the bootleg liquor. And apparently I've launched a probe or something. I don't see how, but there is a little white thing here. A white diamond. Oh! And it just popped in front of me and went back behind my ship, so it must be a probe. Or a limpet. Says here there's a logistics site 500 meters in front of me. I don't see it. I do, however, see a possible threat. Threat vessel is approaching. Let's just see here.
The eating armadillo? That didn't look very appetizing.
An armadillo. Why in God's name would you want to eat that kind of a creature?
Why would you eat chicken?
I know, is armadillo like chicken?
Why would you eat pork, beef, turkey, venison, goat, sheep? The only damn thing I'd ever do with a rabbit if someone gave me a rabbit would be to eat it.
Oh. Okay, we've landed the ship successfully. We're 402 meters from the logistics site. Computer, bring up the schematics and deploy the lightweight Scarab. Scarab 1 launched. Night vision enabled. And there's some bootleg liquor here. And some sentinels, sentry skimmer. It's going to try to kill us. Nope. Canisters are rolling away. Explosives. Dog. Scrap. How many bootleg liquors do we need? I don't know. We'll have to... How the hell did... Okay. What the hell just happened? It says one bootleg liquor. Take the items back to the Atius system. Alright. But before I do, I would like to get some more of the cargo that belongs here. We'll take the computer components. And I scattered their cargo all around to make it nice and messy and to give the robots something to do. Okay. Mm-mm. Boarding the ship. It is time to board the ship and return to the ADIUS system. Alright then. What does it mean when it says signals detected 1 and it says notable signals human 1? Do you know? Hello? Hello? I don't think he's playing anymore. What time is it? Oh my god, it's almost 10 o'clock here.
Figure out anything interesting about your Raxula yet?
I was just trying to talk to you. What is it?
And to get a glass of water.
What does it mean when you have signals detected 1 human? This says notable signals human 1. That's under your right hand upper pane.
Means you get another commander somewhere in system with you, not necessarily within radar rate.
And it's a notable signal?
That's the impression I've gotten from it.
No, I think this has to do with NPCs. There's no one else except me on my server.
Okay, well then maybe it is. Maybe it's just a human NPC then.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain what's going on.
I don't know.
Ugh. Oh, yeah. Computer, laying a course for the ADIUS system. And get us the hell off this fucking useless rock. Galaxy map, please. Okay, we'll find out if Bartwell's inheritance is actually a front or what the hell it is now. Okay. Contact is Commander Soul Monkey. He's flying a dolphin. He is not the notable signal, however. I don't know what this means. It isn't him though, because as soon as I leave this fucking planet, the signal goes bye-bye. Bye-bye! Bye-bye. Course laid in. Ooh, look, we're carrying illicit cargo into the Atius station. That'll be worth some penalties, I expect. Can't stand it when the controlling faction representing the government of a system tries to negotiate its own contraband. And then they punish you for it. I mean, if you're going to be corrupt, be corrupt. Try to blame the little guy for your corruptness. Well, relatively little. I have a giant ship, but... Barnwell's inheritance. We're back here again in search of the children of Raxla. And all those other good things. Crown's progress.
That's bad.
202 credit fine, gained 1 unit of illegal cargo. We were scanned on approach. Computer starport services. Enter the hangar. Pay the stupid fine. Okay. We're now cordial with this group. There is no obvious tie, however, to the dark circle. Very well, that'll be it for tonight then. I have to get up and do some viewings in the morning, as well as some other business related to my health. So I have to take off at this juncture. We'll let you go for now, and maybe we'll catch you on tomorrow. Or perhaps later tonight if you're still up and I come back on for one final hurrah this evening. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Take care, Commander.
Good night.
And that's it to the rest of you. Thank you again for watching. This has been another episode featuring Commanders Trium and a Squaddle. It is 1:46:30 Zulu, 19 March 3305. I am Commander Trium, and we are at Barnwell's Inheritance in the Attius system. And tomorrow night we'll likely be setting out to another system in search of the Dark Circle. Stay tuned. That's all for now. Commander Trium signing off, saying fly safe, Commanders. Bye for now.